We got to get to Ollie Gordon. I know that like this is kind of the obvious one, dude. Ollie Gordon.
Go ahead.
We both have him at number one. I mean, it's a foregone conclusion. I don't think it's a guy that anybody is going to debate. I think that it's capably possible for his production to be higher this season than it was last year.
He doesn't have to play Texas, doesn't have to play Oklahoma.
Here's the craziest part, though. It took a few weeks into the season for Mike Gundy and the offense to realize, hey, this guy's pretty good. We should start giving him all of the carries. He was sharing touches the first 3 weeks of the season, and he still rushed for, 1,700 yards?
1,700 yards.
I'm just paying attention to the fact, assuming that he doesn't, and he was pretty healthy all year. For all the carries that he got, he didn't really go down with any injuries or anything. If he's fully healthy, dude.
Kind of got nicked up in that Big 12 championship game, but he came right back.
He could be a 2,000-yard rusher. I know that sounds insane to say, but there's a really realistic shot. He's just one of those guys where when there's no blocking and the box is stacked, you're just watching, and then you're going, oh, my God, he's going to pop this thing. He's going to return this this is going to take this to the house for a touchdown. He's just so unbelievable with the way that he can turn nothing into something. I can't stop watching him. He's so fun.
Oklahoma State had below average quarterback play, and Joe, he led them to the Big 12 championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Single-handedly led them.
In the year 2023, he did that.
Right, in the year of 2023 of our Lord Jesus Christ. Like, I remember the Oklahoma game. I remember so many times, Joe, that, look, I do think the kid is special. And I think I told you this a long time ago, but, nobody ever really talked about it. You talked about you being shocked that Gentry, whatever, that he didn't enter the portal. Ollie Gordon is the person that I'm the most surprised of the running back room that didn't enter the portal, mainly due to the fact that I thought that somebody would come after him because, look, he's at Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Joe, I don't know if he can get to the illustrious 2,000 yards, but I think that it could be a possibility. I mean, he's not that far off. The only thing that I question with Ollie Gordon is how much do you have in the tank? Right? He was a workhorse last year, and sometimes when you see backs that are that much of a workhorse, it doesn't pan out well.
It's a fair point. It's a very fair point. Well, the only counter I give to that, though, is, and he does give me some vibes of this guy. He's got a similar physical profile. The one guy who's outplayed that is Derrick Henry. And, I could kind of see him.
Oh, Derrick Henry's built like a Clydesdale. That's not really a fair comparison.
Ollie Gordon's not too far off in terms of his physical profile. He's 6'2", he's 220 pounds, and
Joe, Derrick Henry during the season is probably 265, 270.
He's not. He's 6'2", 245. So if he put on a little more weight, which he should try to do this
offseason, would be around what I'm saying. Dude, you really don't think Derrick Henry walks around at 260, 265?
Nah, because he doesn't look that big.
He is, though. Have you seen him in person? Because I have. Joe, he's every bit of 265 pounds, regardless. I agree. And you know what? He is fast enough to break and get to the outside and hit the edge. Look, he's the best back in college football to both of us. So, I mean, look, Gundy gets hot in the month of October, and maybe they can win or get back to the Big 12 title game. But it will have to be because of Ollie Gordon. They don't have much else outside of him.
BetOnline remains your top spot for all of your live betting action and contests. NFL, college football, UFC, NHL are all in full swing. BetOnline is your number one source for wagering news, odds, trends, and predictions with both desktop and mobile access at any time. Head to BetOnline today and use promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for 50% off your first deposit. That is a 50% welcome bonus. BetOnline, where the game starts.